started as a police chase and ended with a crash and shooting on East Travis Boulevard in Fairfield. Night Beat's Andria Borba says it all went down in a matter of seconds.
East Travis Boulevard remained closed for hours after a chase, shooting, and a crash that left one man dead and several others injured. 90 seconds, that's all the time it took for a chase in Fairfield to end in this crash. The pursuit began at 2:30 this afternoon on East Travis Boulevard near North Texas Street. That's when a woman in this white car began begging for police help.
Was screaming out the window for help and said that she was being assaulted. The officer tried to pull that car over, at which time the driver took off.
The chase was quick and the driver was erratic.
He was hitting the curb, things like that looked like there was maybe an issue. They didn't know if that meant that the fight was still going on or something else.
Then at the cross of Dover,
we heard something scream, boom, loud, boom, boom.
When we heard it, it sounded like a big rig had smashed into the cement up there. So we ran out there, and the cops and all of Fairfield PD was behind that car.
Fairfield officers pulled the driver out and began giving him CPR as he was covered in blood from an apparent gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead a short time later. The woman and a 10-month-old baby girl were pulled from the car unharmed. That's when officers began asking questions.
Well, when they put the tape up, they asked us if we had seen the crash and then if we had seen her shoot him.
The woman at the center of this told officers she'd been kidnapped.
The male suspect was unwilling to stop and let her out of the vehicle because that's why she was screaming for help out of the window.
Detectives found a gun in the car and determined the man and woman lived together and were in a relationship. That's what's known. Here's what detectives still must sort out.
Was she a victim of domestic violence, which is why we withhold her name? Is she a suspect in the unlawful killing, which is what a murder is, but it could very well be justified. That's what we're trying to determine at this point.
The coroner here in Solano County is expected to perform an autopsy on the man who was shot and killed inside that vehicle as officers and detectives attempt to sort out what exactly happened. On the Night Beat in Fairfield, I'm Andria Borba.